than I can them being the best team in the AFC. Yeah, you know that. I know that also, Skip Bayless.
Okay, keep trying.
They played the Steelers, so we'll see. This thing will crystallize itself in the very, very near future. We're not going to have to get to week 16, week 17 to see this thing play out. This thing will crystallize itself way, way before then.
Oh, really?
And look, the Patriots, they're very, very well coached. They don't beat themselves. They don't make the mistakes. They don't get the pre-snap penalties. They don't do anything that's going to put themselves in harm's way. But Tom Brady has been very average. Average. 21st in completion percentage. He's behind Ryan Tannehill and Mitchell Trubisky. 16th in yards per attempt. Behind Tannehill and Mitchell Trubisky. 14th in TD passes. Did you know, Jenny? Tom Brady has 3 TD passes in his last 4 games. And guess what, Skip Bayless? It's not that he's been getting sacked. 25 quarterbacks has been sacked more than Tom Brady. And you talk, oh, they can't run the ball. Can I interest you yesterday in 215? Sonny Michel ran the ball.
I'll take
James White ran the ball.
I'll take
so what's the excuse now? See, when things go well, Tom Brady gets all the credit. They ran the ball for 215. Played a very bad Jets team. Skip Bayless want to heap all this praise on Tom Brady. But the moment things go bad, this was a bad Jets team. They're in a bad division, horrible division, the worst division since this inception. This has been the worst division in all of football. You know that, I know that.
Well, that's one reason you should like them to be the #1 seed.
No.
No. You're making my case for me. Thank you.
No.
Tell me when it's my turn.
They're in a bad division. But unfortunately, Skip, guess what? Like I said, all this will crystallize. We're not going to have to get to week 16 and 17. They played San Diego played the Steelers. The Steelers also played the Patriots. So we have a better understanding. But I do not believe the Chiefs will lose another game. They'll finish the season at 14-2. And if you're not careful, well, San Diego can't be the number 1 or number 2 seed because they can't win the division because I believe Kansas City's going to win that. But I believe Pittsburgh would be the number 2, and New England would have to take their.
So you're picking Pittsburgh to beat New England, correct?
I am.
Okay. You want some on that right now?
Skip.
Okay, I'm just asking. I'm just checking.
I'm tired of you because then you weasel and back up out of it. No.
I don't ever weasel. I never back out of anything. So, what I saw yesterday, Jenny, I don't know. I got to get a new TV, but I saw Rob Gronkowski was back. I don't know how long he'll last, but he was back and he looked pretty good.
Did you see Jamal? First of all, Tom Brady should have never thrown that ball with safety over the top. But did you see Jamal Adams take Rob Gronkowski one-on-one? When was the last time you see a team say, you know what, guys, I want to take my safety, who's a strong in-the-box safety, and play Gronk one-on-one? When was the last time you saw that happen, Skip?
All I know, the game got broken open on 3rd and 11 from the 34 when Tom Brady just dropped straight back. This is 3rd and 11 now, and he goes right up the gut to Rob Gronkowski, and it is a thing of beauty. It is right on the button with little Mo Claiborne at 5'11" as the backstop, and Brady said, I'll take some of that. I'll take 6 of those, as in 6 points right there. That was a beautiful throw. That's Tom Brady. That's the guy that you say should retire right now, right? Well, that's what you're saying. Right? You're saying he's average, washed up?
Hold on.
Is he washed up?
No, the number. What does the numbers say, Skip? You like numbers.
The only number I like is 8 and 3.
Oh, hey, so those are the numbers you like.
And I like beat Patrick Mahomes, beat Aaron Rodgers. Does that count on your stat sheet there?
He beat Patrick Mahomes, but what's Patrick Mahomes' number?
Okay, it's 1 game better, but if you look hard at what's about to happen.
Everything is better.
All of a sudden.
QBR better, touchdowns better.
Shaq Mason was back for the first time in a long time yesterday in the offensive line. It looks solidified because Sony Michel finally looked pretty close to fully healthy yesterday. And they go for 215, which was their most rush yards since that classic, remember the Jonas Gray game at Andrew Luck on that Sunday night? It was back on November 16th of 2014 when Jonas Gray went for, what was it? He ran wild, 37 for 201. And then he missed a meeting and he was gone, never to be heard from again, right?
Not in the NFL. I don't even know if he's in the NFL.
I don't know what happened to him, but whatever. God bless him. I hope he's okay. But that was all that they needed on that night. They just shut it down and ran the football. So yesterday, they ran it and they threw it. Tom threw for almost 300 yards.
No, Skip, stop that.
Said it.
The numbers equaled out. But Tom Brady was horrible early. You know that, yes.
I never saw horrible. I saw velocity. I saw mustard on his passes. I saw zip. I saw accuracy. I saw one throw to a covered Gronkowski that hit him right in the hands. Should have hung on to it.
You must be watched up Jurassic Park, Velociraptor. That was the only Velociraptor.
Really? Yeah. And all I saw was the formula for winning out for the New England Patriots. What do they do best? They keep that below-average defense on the sideline. So they win in spite of the Bill Belichick, who has lost his fastball with the defense, and they're coming out of the bye week. Yet they dominated the clock, 34-26, 34 minutes to 20. Yeah, okay, I'm taking it because it's the formula for winning out.
Showing up is the formula for beating the Jets.
Okay.
Just showing up.
Okay. What's going to happen when they show up against the Vikings? Then they go to Miami. I kind of like their chances. Usually I don't love their December chances at Miami, but I kind of like
who has better numbers. Right? I mean, the numbers say Ryan Tannehill is playing better than Tom Brady. That's what the numbers say, Skip. And you're a numbers guy.
Then it's at Pittsburgh. And you know what? I carefully watched Pittsburgh yesterday. I just don't know if I trust Big Ben. He does some great things, and he'll try anything at any moment. And then all of a sudden, he throws it to the other team.
Wait a minute. Hold on, Skip. Hold on. Well, I know we're going to talk about it. Hold on. Wait a minute. You talk about Ben Roethlisberger will try anything, and you bash him over the head, and then you criticize Aaron Rodgers for not trying everything. How? Why? What?
Because Aaron Rodgers will try nothing to help. Wait. Who's got better receivers, Ben or Aaron? I don't know. Just help me out.
Well,
he'll just throw anything to anybody at any moment, and he's got firepower everywhere.
Well, let you tell it, Aaron Rodgers should just be throwing the ball over like Big Ben.
No, he should be trying more than he tries. He tries nothing. There's no way he's even going to attempt to throw a 50-50 ball that could be intercepted.
I mean, should Ben have thrown it? We're going to talk about should Ben throw that last pass?
The one that got intercepted in the end zone? Well, he got fooled by a guy who got blocked into the interception.
But even if that guy doesn't block it, where's Roby?
He's all over it.
Yeah, exactly.
In fact, I think he would have picked it or at least knocked it down.
Yeah, I'm glad they lineman because Roby got brick hands.
How did the game in Pittsburgh, New England at Pittsburgh last year? Same play, right?
It was just the Eli Rodgers. Maybe you should stop calling that play over the middle trying to throw it.
Maybe you should stop calling that play.
But that's neither here nor there.
So do you trust the Pittsburgh Steelers to finally get some revenge on Tom Brady? I don't. I just don't.
I do.
Then guess who Tom Brady ends up with? Buffalo and the Jets at home.
Really?
I think
exactly. Think about that. So even with that being said, playing Buffalo, playing Miami, playing the Jets, Tom Brady's been very average this season. Very average.
Is 8-3 average in the AFC? I think it's pretty good.
No. That's a team award. That's team. So see, I see what you're trying to do, Skip Bayless, but I won't let you do it today.
Who's the most valuable player on the team? Who's been the most responsible for 8-3 so far?
So now, look, I'm sure they'll have a banquet where they'll award the most valuable team player. But that's not how we do in the NFL. See, I see what you're trying to do.
So you know what else I'd like to try to do?
What?
I'd like to give Tom Brady a little bit of credit.
For what?
For breaking Peyton Manning's all-time record for passing yards in both the regular and the postseason.
So that's what we do now.
So,
Jeannie,
do you realize if we flipped roles here, let's dare I say, if that had been LeBron James yesterday breaking some all-time record like that, the world would spin on its axis the wrong way. That's what would happen.
Skip,
the world would stop spinning for a whole day. People would throw parades.
Who has the most sacks, playoffs, and regular season combined? Who has the most forced fumbles? They don't do that now because Tom Brady, guess what? See, Drew Brees already has the passing yardage. So he's not going to get that. Drew Brees has already passed him in touchdowns. He's not going to get that. Well, we got to find a way to get Tom Brady's name mentioned with the great. They've never done this before. They never.
Peyton Manning yesterday.
When did they start combining that?
Did they stop the telecast yesterday to honor Tom Brady? They mention it later after.
Well, they shouldn't even mention it at all because that's not even anything.
This is straight Brady hate.
No,
that's
it's not.
That is.
Who has the most tackles in regular season and playoffs?
That's jealousy. That's resentment. That might be just Brady burnout because you keep being wrong about Tom Brady. No, it's okay.
I'm trying to figure out when did they start doing this. I've never heard that stat before. Never heard it. Never heard it. Well, is it a stat? Yes.
Did we fake it? Did we make it up?
Normally what happens, the guy that has the most regular season, Drew Brees has the most regular season passing yards in NFL history. Tom Brady has the most passing yards in postseason history. They normally split those two, keep them separate. Now, you're telling me, Skip, that the playoffs are everything. So since when do we want to combine it with the regular season when the regular season is...
Well, you have nothing to worry about because nobody's talking about it except me. And I'm going to give Tom a sitting ovation.
No, you're not.
Sitting ovation. At least he deserves a sitting ovation.
There's nothing.
Sitting. I'm just sitting. That's all I'm doing. I'm not even standing up. Way to go, Tom.
There's nothing.
Because I'm the only one.
Because you made that up.
Here, wait, I should do it like this because you shouldn't be able to hear it.
Nothing.
No hands clapping, right?
Oh, Tom Brady.
Hear it.
He has the most passing yards and regulars combined. Really, Skip?
So the guy you still like for MVP, I think you're still on this bandwagon, although it's lost one wheel at least, is Patrick Mahomes. So Kansas City, they get Oakland twice. They bookend Oakland in these last 5 games.
How many touchdowns you think he's throwing those 2 games?
I hope he throws 10 in each game.
No, you
but in between those 2 games come these 3. Baltimore at Kansas City. That's a little dicey, a little tricky. Baltimore has the #1 scoring defense in football. Then your Super Bowl team, the Chargers, who just wiped out Arizona yesterday.
Yep. That's not saying
what was it, like 45 unanswered?
45-10. I mean, that's nothing to brag about.
Really?
Yeah.
How about 25 passes to start the game?
That's
25 in a row? Is it?
Yeah.
Against Arizona?
Yeah.
Really? And where's it going to get you?
Now let that. You see what I'm saying, Jenny? Now let that have been Tom Brady. Now we up here hooping and holler about Tom Brady combined regular season and playoff yardage.
What has Phillip Rivers ever done in the postseason? Help me out. Do you want to start comparing Phillip Rivers' postseason to Tom Brady's postseason?
I mean, if he had Coach Belichick, who knows what he would do?
Oh, really?
Skip, look, we minimize, we poo-poo Phillip Rivers because the two guys in his draft class both have multiple Super Bowl wins.
Okay.
And Drew Brees, who he replaced in San Diego, has had a transcendent and a pantheon great career once he joined that. Okay, but Phillip Rivers has been magnificent. Hasn't missed a start.
Okay, I'll give you all that, but he has not been magnificent in the postseason. That's just me. So, Kansas City, they were the team in question. 1 game ahead of the Patriots, who beat Kansas City. Yeah. Tiebreaker goes to New England.
Yep.
So, they have in the middle 3 games of the closing 5, Baltimore, Chargers at home, and then guess what? On a Sunday night, they have to go to Seattle. Could that be the game? Could that be?
You want to put Dew on it?
Go Russell Wilson. I'll wait until to see who's healthy.